Then we sat down to start.
I just got pissed, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, I didn't record." I'd be like, "Ken, I'm leaving." Okay.
We'll just wait till we're so successful. We have a. Should we do a test again with audio? I think that we should.
I think so. Good.
No, I think I want to do a test.
Alrighty. Well, we just did the test. So
No, that was the test. Yes.
Oh.
We'll just wait till we're so successful. We have a. Should we do a test again with audio? I think that we should.
I think we're good.
No, I think I want to do a test. I love us.
Dumb bitch.
Okay, well, it's good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna delete this one. I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Okay.
So be a little bit more. No, there. One more.
Girl, how crooked you want me to be?
Because I'm crooked.
I'm more crooked than you are.
No, you're
now.
not.
Yes, I am.
Well, there, even. Whatever.
Okay, wait. I gotta make sure everything's in frame.
Okay. Oh.
Valeria.
Oh, Doctor, there is recorded proof that I was your own goddamn fault. Maybe I should scoot my top closer.
I think it's fine. You ready? Hey everyone, my name's Ken.
And my name's Valeria.
And welcome to
On the Edge.
This is
This is our first episode, I think. No.
episode 1.
Exciting,
This
exciting.
is exciting. I'm actually excited. This is good.
I know.
Okay, so we were thinking for the first episode, we would probably just
Introduce ourselves, talk about how we met, talk about why we started this, and just go from there, I guess.
yeah. Okay, so
You want to tell them how you didn't like me at first?
it's funny because you've heard this story 100 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's recap, I suppose. So the first time we met was at our job. We work at an undisclosed grocery store, which is as in-depth as we'll go as to where we have our normal 9 to 5. So don't ask.
I can't repeat last time's mistake.
No. Yeah. So anyways, I transferred to a different department. And so I had started working in this other department where she worked at in this other department, but she was on leave.
Yeah, because I was injured. I hurt my back doing deadlifts. I was really dumb. And
Yeah, she can't work out.
No, I did it perfectly.
I
But
had to teach her everything she knows.
You're right. I taught you everything you know. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I get a chance to craft my own narrative at this
Please.
point in time.
No,
so.
you don't. I won't be here to fact.
No, okay, no. She literally taught me to work out, if we're being completely honest. I didn't know anything before she helped me. But, so I'm starting in this department, and she's not there because she's on leave because she got injured. I remember when she first came back thinking, this girl is so full of Can we curse?
I'll just bleep it out.
So you're gonna edit this whole video, go through every single curse word.
That's the whole point of editing.
Okay, well.
So, yeah. That's why this is gonna take a while. That's why I was thinking that we'll make the videos first and then we'll edit it later.
Okay.
Yay. You're gonna be helping me though.
Yes, I will help. I don't mind.
Yay!
I actually want to learn how, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be beneficial.
But we have to stay on track.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Finish.
So, I remember the first day she comes back, and she's only able to work, what was it, like 4 hours at a time?
Yeah.
And so I didn't really work with her because I'm still being trained, right? Like, I'm still new. I'm like mostly with Luis. Oh, fuck!
He doesn't work with us
It's
anymore.
okay, we'll bloop it. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't work with us. He transferred stores. It's fine. Anyway, so I was mostly with so and so, and I literally the only image of you I had in my head was the back of your body, because that's all I remember is really seeing like the back of your head and seeing your hair and thinking, this bitch is so full of shit. I'm like, she is so lazy. Like, she looks fine. She's walking around just fine. Like, she literally is fine. She's milking the fuck out of this. Like, mind you, I don't know her at all.
Yeah.
So,
Mind you, he's making conclusions.
I'm-
Mind you, I was limping.
I'm
I was. You know the amount of people that came up to me and be like,
Milking.
"Hey, are you okay?" And I'd be like, "No, I want to go home. I'm in so much pain. I have like." So
and I'm like
many-"
literally just
Yeah, like.
yeah, fucking right.
This girl doesn't work at all.
But anyways, I don't even remember like what happened after that because literally the only thing I remember is thinking that you were a lazy, like entitled piece of shit loser, and then immediately jumping to having nothing but like the best opinions of you. Like she's so
that's it.
kind, she's so funny, she's so sure of herself, like she knows exactly what she wants, like, and she doesn't settle. So I don't know where the transition was, but it happens at some point.
What can I say? I just have such a wonderful personality.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Mm.
We get along.
That's why we live together now.
Okay, but what was it like when you first met me? Like, what was your first impressions? What do you remember?
I remember being annoyed, not at you, but at the thought that they were bringing in more people.
Okay.
Because I was like, bruh, they just hired 2 more people. And here's the thing. They were like hiring people to make up for the people that left. But then they started hiring more people even though nobody else was leaving. And I was like, y'all, we were 3 down, now we're 5 up. We do not need 5, we just need the 3. Because then my hours started getting cut, and then I got hurt, and then I was like, now my hours are getting cut even more, and now I gotta come back and see who is stealing my hours. Especially because like that was like at the time where we were getting our like raises for like how
I see.
like for your performance, and I was like, I'm gonna get not a good raise.
Yep.
Because these people are coming in, and obviously because they're new hires, they're gonna be trying hard, like the little tryhards that they are, which you kind of were. And I was like, damn it, like this guy's.
No,
gonna
of
be
course
the
I
reason.
was. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I was trying to get promoted.
I know, and that's why I was like.
And I did.
Yeah, kinda.
I got promoted. I was gonna say though, for those of you who don't know, like when you work at an undisclosed grocery store, it's really hard to get full time. So when she's over here talking about like more people are getting hired, that means less hours. That's because she's part time.
Yeah.
And I have worked for this place for almost a decade, and I just now got a full time position.
Okay, but you say a decade, but you've been on and off. Like you've left and then you come back.
Yes, but in total, it's been
It's in total, but it probably
almost
like,
8 years.
Yeah, but that clock resets whenever you leave.
Yeah, I mean, according to their online policy, in online it says I've been there for over 2 years, but in total I've worked for that company for 7 years, almost 8.
Yeah, but you still left.
I don't think that's, I mean, obviously from a corporate perspective that makes a fucking difference.
Yeah.
From my perspective it doesn't. It's not like I lost those skills when I quit.
For me, it's not like I get it because it's like it's more for seeing how faithful you are to the company. Granted, this company means nothing to me.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm not faithful at all.
Yeah, but they
Zero faith.
But like they don't see that whenever you leave and come back. That's
No,
why it's
I mean,
so hard.
that's what I'm saying. I understand it from a corporate perspective,
Mm.
but I'm not a corporation, I'm a person. So
Yeah.
I'm only ever going to fight for the people. I'm never going to fight for a corporation. Not going to happen.
Weird. But
I just wanted to let them know because I feel like there might be people wondering, like, what does she mean? Like, she's not getting hours. Like,
I mean, I'm assuming.
no, there's a lot of people who don't understand that. They don't know what it's like. And then there's going to even be people who are like, well, why don't you just get a new job?
It's like, girl, I'm trying. to
Like
get a
where?
job. Like,
She has a fucking bachelor's degree.
Yeah, and I've been applying, kinda. I have been applying. No, it's just I haven't been applying as much as I would like. Like I want to apply to at least like 10 places a day.
Am I crazy for thinking it should be easy though?
It
Like
should be. Why is
after
it
you
so
after
hard?
you have a bachelor's degree, I literally feel like a job should fall out of the sky.
No, it's just depends on how good you are with connect. Like you have to be so good at so many different things.
Yeah,
That
it's
it just-
insane. The expectations in order to just have a normal, decent, like successful life these days are so much more than what they used to be. You can't
Yeah.
just go to school and then once you get out of school, get a job and climb the ladder. You have to know how to do 6 different things at one
You
time.
have to know how to make connections, and with the connections that you have to make sure that they like you enough to be able to recommend you to other stuff. And then at the same time, it's like you also have to be, I don't know, sometimes it is skill and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I wish that like my talent was enough that they'd be like, yeah, you're hired on the spot. Why does it matter whether I know the CEO of this company and this person?
That's the
there?
problem is you have to be willing to live so much of your life in an online space where like as before, like your skills and just you as a person were enough to get you a job. Nowadays it's not. Like
well, no, before it was also connections too.
Yeah, but it was a different kind of connection.
Yeah,
it wasn't LinkedIn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like you know people, right?
Yeah.
Which I guess it is a little bit of that today. And in fact, in some ways it's easier because
it's easier to reach out to people, but at the same time,
if you start with no connections, it's easier to get connections.
I've emailed so many people with animation, like that, like they have like 10 years of experience, and I'm like, hey, like what did you do? Blah 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 blah. I've emailed so many of them, and I haven't gotten a response back, and I'm like, how am I supposed to be making connections if they're not?
Well, and you know what's crazy is I think it's because the answer for them is a job fell out of the sky. Like that's how they got their job 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Whereas,
well, no, because it's different.
especially for girl, I was gonna say, especially for animation.
Because like it's not that a job falls out of the sky. It's that you made the connections and people liked your work enough. And whenever you're done with a project, you have to be looking for another project while you're doing that project to keep on producing money. So that once
all I'm saying is I think that the jobs were more like prolific. Like especially in like animation or like graphic design, which is what you're doing. I just feel like 10 years ago, more people were needed to do those jobs than are needed. First of all, there's less companies just making movies, right? It's like everything's being monopolized. There's like what? There's like 10 corporations that make animated movies, and same thing with video games. Exactly.
Well, with video games, no, a lot of smaller companies are actually coming up from the surface. Same thing with animation.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they call indie? Like indies?
Like indie.
Because I know Nintendo does a lot of indie stuff.
No.
Yeah, they do. They literally have a whole indie showcase.
Well, are they hiring other like mini companies to do it? Because that's what indie is. It's like the smaller.
They're not hiring the companies. The companies are just making games for the Switch.
So they are hiring companies to make the game.
Nintendo's not hiring anybody to make games.
So then it's not indie then. If it's their own people, it's not indie because it's just Nintendo.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nintendo's not doing it.
Oh.
It's an independent company who's making a game for the Switch.
Okay, then yeah, they are hiring.
Nintendo does not pay them to make a game for the Switch.
But they are though. That's how that works. That's how like with big major like
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, they literally. That's why it's called indie. It's an independent developer.
Wait, okay, when it's an
that's what indie stands for. Independent.
Yeah, when it's an but if they're not being hired by a major company, so if Nintendo is hiring an independent company, that is no longer an indie game. That's Nintendo's game.
Yes.
But if the independent company makes their own game themselves, not hired by a big company, then that is an indie game.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
You haven't. You did it. You said that Nintendo has been making indie games, but that's not possible.
No,
because
I know that. Okay, if I said the verbiage Nintendo's making indie games, that's not what I meant. What I meant is Nintendo has a platform where they highlight a lot of indie games.
Oh,
like they have.
Girl,
like,
this is why I was talking to you about in the car. You say things.
I don't know that I said that though. I don't know that I said the exact words. Nintendo is. I think I might have said Nintendo is really big into indie.
It's being recorded.
Yeah, so we'll go back and see exactly what my verbiage was because I think the same thing that happened in the car happened just now, where you're not listening to the specifics of what I say.
Oh my god.
I just feel like I'm very particular with what I say.
Honestly, there's times where like you use specific words, and I'm just like, I think I understand what you meant. Shut the I don't want to hear from the person who can only speak one language. Whatever.
Okay, well, sorry I'm not ESL.
Oh, please.
Did you know I actually went to an ESL elementary school?
And yet you couldn't learn another language, so...
Lo siento.
Yeah, too bad.
Mi español es no bueno, pero I'm getting a little better.
No.
Yeah.
That was an attempt. you for
Yeah, and I will attempt, just like I attempt to sing. Would y'all like to hear
No. I think we're good.
it? You know what? I think it's time to take a break.
Yeah,
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I think we've been on this mic for too long.
Okay, but
Okay.
bringing it back around to how we met,
Oh
first
yeah.
impressions,
Um.
how we came to do
The
really the
podcast.
next part of our our story's relationship is when we decided to move in together.
Well, yeah, because what happened was we met, and then I was like, oh, you actually are pretty cool. I actually fuck with you.
Like we actually started getting really close
Yeah.
while we worked together.
Which is, I still think it's hilarious that we never hung out outside of work.
Until we moved in.
Until we moved in. Until I asked her, I was like, hey, you want to move in together?
No, because that makes no sense. The way I was thinking about that a couple weeks ago, like,
I know.
we're getting crazy for that.
No, I was desperate though. I had.
You want to talk about desperate? I was living with my dad. In his
I was
one.
living with my parents, and then you know what?
It's not the same, but okay.
No, because I was got disowned, and I had to get the fuck out. So yeah, it's a little different.
She almost. It's really not. I got disowned when I was 16.
And then you
So-
got.
And I never had an inheritance to lose.
How do you get re-disowned? Or like not re-disowned?
Okay,
but
so
like,
when I say I was disowned, that's being a bit dramatic. I wasn't, and my parents never were like, you're not my son. It was like,
Yeah, my mom kind of almost did that.
it was more like, which honestly I'm not trying to undermine, that was probably pretty traumatic to hear your parents get to that point. But my parents were almost at that point too though, that's what I mean. Like you could tell like, when I came out, like it was obviously, I mean, a story for another time really,
Yeah.
because it's a long story, but basically they're just not good people. For different reasons, but
Yeah.
I mean I love my parents and I always will
But
because
yeah,
they're my parents. But
hardships and whatnot.
yeah, exactly.
No, but the fact that you were living, your situation was actually pretty rough.
Yeah,
Because it was just a 1-bedroom.
No, it was a 2-bedroom.
Oh, it was 2-bedroom.
Yeah, but my
Your
grandma was
in
living
the
there.
other
She
one.
still is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my grandma and so my dad and his mom lived together,
Mhm.
and then in the summertime, my youngest sister.
Would come over.
Yeah, I don't want to say how loud where she lives. Did you hear me?
You think I remember where she lives?
Oh, okay, good.
That was really like.
But yeah, so you know, so it was like my dad, my grandma, me, and then my younger sister. But that was only in the summer. She goes back during the school time. So mostly it really was just me, my dad, and my grandma. But still, that's 3 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. My dad and I are sharing a bedroom. We're sharing a bedroom. We literally, I was sleeping on the bottom bunk and my dad was sleeping on the top bunk of the bunk. Girl, it was sad. It was really sad, not just for me, but for him too, you know, especially for being a grown man who's got 3 kids. I will say this though, he's doing a lot better for himself now.
Really?
Since I went over there last time, yeah.
Do you think it's because you moved out, or?
I think partly because I moved out. I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind that obviously me being there is an extra heartache, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's minor, even if it's something that he would never mind and never deny me, because at the end of the day, he still loves me and I'm still his son,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I mean, like, I was never like completely disowned. But did they buy me a mini fridge and make me buy my own groceries? Yes. Like, I literally had a mini fridge in my room where I could keep my cold product.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, you stay in that little corner over there.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. It was really strange. It was really strange. I mean,
Yeah.
so anyways, bringing it back around for the 3rd time. Enough about me. What is the story around when you decided to invite me to live here?
So,
How did that come about?
like I said, I was desperate. I had.
You don't have to say that again.
No, like because I really.
It
needed
turned
to-
out well though.
No, it really did. Honestly, I was really banking on it turning out well. Cause like I said, I almost got disowned. Like it was a really tough conversation that I had with my mom because it was brutal. Like we'll talk about it later, but I just after that day I was like, I need to leave this house. I can't handle the emotional tax that is happening right now. Like this is too much. I can't with it.
Yeah.
Especially with living with my mom and my dad, and it's like, yeah, I had my own like space, I had my own room and everything, but the pressure of being this perfect daughter and like all the things that came with being their kid. I was like, I can't do it anymore. And I knew that, because right now we're living in a I think it's okay for them to know that we're living in a two-story house.
Yeah.
And so like I knew with my connections I could get us this house, and it would be affordable with
with 4 of us.
With 4 of us living here.
Which is another thing that is insane, by the way.
Yeah.
We're way too old to. The only way we can afford to live is if I have 3 roommates.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
The fact that I was able to get rent to be so cheap for us to be
Hello.
able to rent out this house.
No, but a small part of me is like, can't they just give it to us for free?
I know, but this house needs. They got bills to pay for this house.
Fair.
So no, honestly, because they were considering raising it, like raising the rent. I was able to be like, no, just for a little bit.
At least give us a year.
Yeah, like give us a little bit.
2.
Yeah, 2. But anyways, and so I was like, okay, like I'll rent out this house. I need 3 other people though. And so I knew Cheyenne also wanted to move out. We've been wanting to move out because we lived together before, and I was like, okay, we can do this. And then I was like, okay, I got 1 person secured. I need 2 more people. And then Luke was also talking about moving out. And then, I was like, say less. And he was like, okay, he's like, it's a maybe, but you need to make sure that you have that 4th person. Once you have the 4th, then it'll be a yes. And I was like, cool. And then I was like, who do I know is chill enough to be like, vibe with everybody, can afford living here with us, is okay with moving out, because some of the friends that I asked, they were like, no, I'm comfortable, I'd rather save my money at my parents.
And I don't blame them. If I had my own bedroom and like my own kind of life, and I was just staying at my parents' house and they weren't charging me rent, the fuck, I would stay there too.
Girl, no, if I didn't have the whole situation with almost being disowned, I would have stayed. I would have stayed. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, so like so many people were telling me no, and I was like, shit, I need another person. And then I thought of you, and I was like, he's always been talking about how he doesn't like living with his dad, how he wants to move out. And I was like, okay, I know we haven't hung out outside of work, but at work, he has a good work ethic. That says a lot about a person. He looks like he takes care of himself, so it should be good. I can vibe with him very well, and I know that my friends are the type of people that they'll vibe with anybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect. And I was like, and he's gay. So we don't gotta worry about
cherry on top.
No, literally, I was like,
he's not gonna steal my panties.
I was like, this is gonna be perfect. He's gonna have this.
You don't happen to be missing any panties, are you?
Actually, I'm just kidding.
No, but actually, I did find somebody's bra in my laundry the other day.
Really?
Funny, because that hasn't happened to me since I was a kid. Because I used to have, I lived with my mom and my 2 sisters, so things like that used to happen. But it hasn't happened in so long.
No,
I was like,
tell me what? I've been finding like guy T-shirts in my laundry, and I'm like, whose is this?
No, that time I thought that laundry was yours.
The fact that it was guy underwear too. I was like, that is a
okay,
full
but you're a
man.
little butch.
Not that much. Not that much.
I know a lot of girls who like to wear boxers though, because they're like loose.
They make girl version boxers.
They have pussy boxers?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But no, they make like girl
pussy!
I hate You're editing this video. You're gonna learn.
Who's that?
What? What?
I know it was on your screen.
What was it like? Is there a cockroach? Swear to God, I know summer just started.
Girl, why do you have porn as wallpaper?
It is not. What are you talking? That's literally Dr. Stone. It's just fucking manga art.
Dr. Stone.
Have you seen that? You're not really into anime like I am.
No, but why are they all so hot? There's like 7 hot people that have already flashed across.
Those are minors. Hold up.
Okay, that's another thing we can talk about. What is going on with this sexualization of minors in TV shows?
Pause.
Have you seen this show called Big Mouth?
Oh, don't even get me started on that. But pause. Topic for another episode.
Yes.
Because we gotta wrap it up. Mm-hmm.
Loop it back around.
Loop it back around.
You're circling around me like a vulture.
Oh, girl, you
circling
are.
back.
Yeah, you've been all over the place. Anyways, what am I talking about? Yeah, so I really needed someone, and then.
And that's when you decided to hit me up.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, you gonna move in together? And you were like, hell yes.
Yeah, no, I was like, At first, of course, I was really weary because I've had like opportunities like this come up before, and they usually don't pan out. You know what I mean? It's like going on a first date. Like you'll talk about it for weeks, and then it'll never happen.
It just falls flat.
Yeah. So I was really weary at first, but also extremely excited because I obviously don't want to be living in the same bedroom as my dad at 27 years old. You know what I mean?
In a 2-story house, I came in clutch.
Yeah, and I've never lived in a house before. This is the first time I've lived in a real house. So I was really excited at the opportunity. And then we all met each other. Me, you, Luke, and Cheyenne. We met up here. We had a little tour. I met your mom. Had I met her before? I don't think so. No, I think that was the first time I met her. We all went out and got dinner. I mean, the vibe was fine. I don't think any of us were like best friends right away. Like none of us were like super click, but it was a good enough click to where it was like we can respect each other enough to live in the same house, right, in the same environment. And then what happened? I think we met up one more time.
Yeah,
I
we met up one more time
twice.
to like sign the lease and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we met here the second time too.
Yeah, we did. And I was talking about.
Oh yeah, because we all signed it together. We all got around, and your mom like went through it all with us.
Yeah, because my mom's a real estate agent, so she.
And then we just had like we all. Yeah, I remember because then right after we all went into your room and we had like a really big orgy.
Yeah.
I got them all to come twice.
Oh please. It was a pity come.
Not a pity cum.
Yeah.
Is that even possible? Can girls like do that?
You can fake it.
But like, will you actually like get a little wet?
No, it will do it.
Because there is kind of a such thing as a pity cum for a guy, but it still always feels good. It just doesn't feel as good.
Nah, for girls you can't. Like, I mean, yeah, you can, and it doesn't feel as good, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes you know it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, it's better to just fake it and then hope they move on. And you'll be like, I'll just fix it later. So, you know.
Fix it?
Like, as in, like, I'll deal with myself later. I'll handle it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this gets real complicated, apparently.
Yeah.
Like putting it back together, like got different puzzle pieces. You know what to fucking do.
You're so lucky you're gay.
No, seriously, because when you were explaining to me, okay, maybe this isn't pod appropriate, but when you were explaining to me how like girls will like clean themselves out like naturally every night.
Oh yeah.
And like that's insane to me. I did not. I like the way I have literally spent probably hours thinking about that since you told me. I'm like, wow, I wish I would have never known that.
Man.
But I don't want to be one of those gays who's like, vagina, ew, girls are gross. Like, girls are not gross, women are not gross, vaginas are not gross.
No, we're very beautiful and dignified.
Some.
Well, I don't want to talk about you.
Will Caroline leave it alone?
Huh?
I said, will Caroline leave it alone?
I don't know, get the reference.
She doesn't get the reference.
No.
It's okay.
It's okay. You're a boomer.
So I guess to wrap things up though, because we've probably been filming for a minute now.
Yeah, it's definitely been like over 30 minutes. I think.
Yeah. That's how we met.
And then we decided we were talking one day, talking about how I wanted to make a podcast about my animation and all that kind of stuff. And then you said that you wanted it to start your podcast about Get Woke or Get Lost.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to start a podcast, and I always thought I would be really good on camera. I think I'm funny, got a good enough bubbly of a personality, right? And as long as I have a co-host who's not ugly and stupid, so I kind of lost out.
What the fuck do you mean locked out? Pause. Girl, you are lucky to have met me. I am beautiful, hilarious. I have a charming personality. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me.
You know what? That's annoyingly true. That is so annoying, bro. When I have people you've worked with maybe twice, what happened to that other? I swear to God, if where did other girl go that wears the bandana all the time? I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit where she went. I don't fucking care, bro. You know how quickly I shut his ass up though when I went, yeah, she's actually my roommate. And he went, whoop. I was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Because I'm going to go tell her everything you just said, you freak. Leave her alone. You're not her type. And that, I'm actually kind of saving you, to be completely honest.
Oh, yeah, a lot of those truck drivers.
Girl, I'm like, you gotta be out of your damn mind. She wouldn't date you if you were the last man on earth. Like, give me a fucking break. Like,
no,
now me on the other hand, well.
It's because you're easy. That's okay though.
I am easy. And that is okay. That's fine. I just haven't been shown proper love my entire life.
I know, and I'm here to teach you to have proper boundaries.
Yeah, right.
Girl, no, because I know.
Oh, okay, proper boundaries. Yes.
Like,
I thought you were about to say, I'm here to show you what real love looks like.
Oh no, but you think I know what real love looks like? I know. I've never been in a relationship.
So I wouldn't know either, but
No, the only thing I do know is how to set boundaries, and that's why I haven't.
You do know how to set boundaries.
That's why I haven't been in a relationship.
And I don't set boundaries, I build walls, which are two different things. They're not the same thing. And I need to break down the walls to
Those are boundaries.
build a boundary.
You gotta have like a little fence, not a wall.
Yeah, a little white picket fence with a gate in the middle. You can open it when you need to.
And they gotta have the code, because that's what your boundary is. So then they know.
Okay, but I don't want a grass lawn.
It's your
I'm more of a clover lawn or natural grass.
Dude,
would be good.
actually, no, because I thought once I will, and this will happen. I will make enough money to buy a house in 2 years. It is a goal. I will make it. Anyways.
2 years.
Yeah. So my goal is we're in 2026. By 2028, I will have bought a nice house. That is where my permanent residence.
Wow, that's a lofty goal.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get my license.
I'm still trying to pay off debt.
I'm debt free actually.
Man, that must be nice. I'm not debt free.
Really nice.
I'm up to my eyeballs in debt.
The only reason why is because of the car accidents.
Oh, you've been getting money over it. That must be nice.
I got hit 3 times and now I was able to pay off the car fully.
I should have sued that lady.
You should have.
No,
I'm just kidding. No,
but I really feel like I could have won some like emotional distress or
Yeah,
something.
you definitely could have.
Because I was absolutely traumatized.
Especially with
how she tried to break in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's definitely another story for another time.
Oh my god.
Because to wrap things up, I kind of wanted to let the audience know what our ideas were for like the next couple of episodes.
I mean, I kind of said that I wanted it to do my animation thing, and then you wanted it to do your get woke or get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get into more detail with that, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to do it, just so we kind of have it out there in the universe, right? So.
Well, sorry for interrupting, but I'm
never sorry for interrupting.
No, I know. Every time I'm like, damn, let me just.
No, I know because I see it in your face.
And you still do it?
Absolutely, I do.
Wow.
No, there will be times where I'm sat here thinking, like I'm still talking as I'm like witnessing you being annoyed at me interrupting, and I'll think to myself, I wonder how many more times she's gonna let me do this before she just totally doesn't want to be my friend anymore.
Do you know the thing that sucks is that I am very patient, and I that's one of the things that I've been trying to control. Like you're being too patient for someone who doesn't deserve your patience. Like
not for me though.
Well,
I think if anybody deserves patience,
yeah,
it's me.
No, more like you need patience.
I'm plenty patient. I think I'm very patient.
Sure.
Huh. Okay, well.
No, we can talk about it later. No, I think you are patient.
If she comes back with 2 black eyes, it wasn't me.
Oh please, I'm gonna please be like.
Honestly, if she came back with 2 black eyes, I'd come back with a broken wrist. Like I wouldn't have
You'd be like this.
Literally, I'd be a paraplegic girl. I wouldn't have my legs anymore, and she'd be like, "Well, you should see the other guy."
You'd be like, "Well, this is why you don't mess
I'd be
with
like,
me."
"Well, it wasn't worth it." Don't do that. Don't hate your co-host.
Oh, but okay. So for the next episode, I actually don't want to get into in depth about like indie games and that kind of stuff.
Oh, I think that'd be great. But I wanted to tell the audience that we have an idea for 3 different segments.
Oh yeah.
Like our main segment is called Spaced Out.
Yeah.
Which
for whenever we want to talk about random stuff.
Right. That one's about pop culture, random stuff, whatever we might want to talk about.
And then we might get a little high. Who knows?
Yeah, we might get a little high a couple of episodes.
That's what's called Space Out.
Exactly, and have fun conversations about being stoned.
Yep.
And then the other segment is mine, and it's called Get Woke or Get Lost. and it's supposed to be semi-political. That's kind of the idea. My major is political science. You know me, I never stop talking about politics. I can't seem to not bring it up for whatever reason. So I thought, well, this would be a great place for not only me to learn, because once I start putting my opinions out there, I'm going to get feedback regardless of whether or not I want it, right? And I think that I actually do want it, even if it's people just being rude, because I want my opinions to be, I want to be articulate, and I want to be able to make a strong case for why I believe what I believe. And I want the opinions to actually make sense, you know what I mean, and not have an opinion based on ignorance, right? So that's my idea. And then you had a third segment.
Yeah, which I'm still workshopping the name. I was thinking maybe like Annie Watch or something, or because I did kind of want to make it sound a little medieval.
Annie Watch, like anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then kind of like anime, but it's also like Annie Watch. You know?
Oh, a little play on words thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. I think we could workshop it a little bit because it didn't click immediately.
Yeah, that's
but
why I was like, I like it, but I also don't.
But also, I'm sure you'll want to discuss more than just anime.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to limit myself. That's why I really like.
I thought you came up with a name.
Yeah, it was like the sword and the pen or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I remember it being some. I don't remember it. I remember it being a little bit medievally, but I also remember not really liking it. So.
I haven't written in my notes, but.
But
for now, I think the audience knows. They're probably like, why the fuck would he chew on boba?
Yeah.
While talking
this is not ASMR. I haven't even touched my boba.
Yeah, like boba? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
If you like boba.
What? If you like boba, like and subscribe down below.
Yeah. No, because we're gonna have to start doing that. Like, we're gonna have to start being like, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, get that.
Get that good.
Yeah, but that's only for like what? YouTube? No, I guess Spotify too. I don't know. We're still workshopping this. I'm not picturing perfection at the first get around.
Me either.
So.
I think it'll take us a long time, to be completely honest.
This is just for fun.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. I feel like if we start getting too in our heads about it,
it's no longer gonna be fun.
Right, and then it's gonna, and then we're not gonna want to do it.
Yeah, and I don't want that. I really do want this. Like, I want this podcast to succeed in the sense of like, I want us to do these fun little videos.
Yeah. Of course, I do wish I had a couple $1,000 so that I could set up a cute little couch right here, some kind of display for the back.
I'm gonna get my license. That's why I was talking to you about whenever we were going to the boba shop place. I was telling you about how we could use that shop to study together. So then I could actually get my shit together and get my license because I am so bad at studying. I need to find a way to do it because I'm not doing it.
Okay, I love that idea, but just putting it out there, I think when I want to actually have a good study sesh, places like tea shops and coffee shops are not the best place to study for me. Because I think a library with like a private room is great, or even a campus library is great, but I need to be able to get up, walk around, like, if you're on the other side of the table from me, I need to be able to get up and walk around and see what you have on your screen. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I need to be able to move around, and interact. But when I'm at a coffee shop or a tea shop, there's other customers there.
Yeah,
so getting up and moving a lot, you're in people's way, you're causing a commotion at that point when it's supposed to be kind of calm and quiet.
Well, if you want,
we'll go get our boba and then we'll go to...
because we have to get our boba. No, what I'm thinking
Should we shout this place out?
Huh?
Should we shout them out? Since we went?
Well, no, because I thought the whole point was we weren't going to let people know where we live.
Oh.
Put it down. Okay, no, wait. If you
no way that's how you spell his name.
Kilo, yeah.
What?
How did... Anyways. Okay, no, there's a library over here. It's like 10 minutes away. We can go to that one, or we can go to the college campus that's near us.
Lone Star?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Hey, look, there's Lone Stars in a lot of different places.
Girl. Sure.
There is. Sure. They're all over the place over here. I almost...
Okay, but over here, if people...
We're in Houston. That could mean anything. That could mean anything.
Fine.
You know how far Houston's like fucking.
Okay, but everybody knows what Lone Star is. In Houston, if you're in Houston, you know damn well what Lone Star is.
Girl, Lone Star, there's literally like 7 different locations.
Is there? I thought that they just had the 2.
No. There's literally like 7 or 8. And they're all over Houston.
It's like, okay, well, do you want to go to the campus? And then...
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
That'd be a great idea.
We should probably wrap this up though.
Okay, how should we wrap it up?
Well, that's on the edge for you guys.
Catch you next week.
See you
Thank you for
later.
tuning in.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever. No.
Not
Catch you
forever.
next week. Thank you for tuning in.
No. All right, see y'all.
Oops.
Did you imagine if you actually did better than that?